Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to part 2 of my reaction to episode 4 of The Last of Us. Also, when I left off, Joel and Ellie were going through the city and they got ambushed by raiders and ended up crashing the truck, and Joel fought the few of them off while he told Ellie to go and hide, but then he got jumped by one of them from behind. Was he not using his listening mode? You see, you have to use those abilities, Joel. But then Ellie, basically, as she had taken a gun from Bill's place, she shot the guy who was then basically, begging for his life and asking, Joel and Ellie, to take him to his family's house, and saying, we can trade supplies, and we can be friends. And then took his knife out and said, you can have that, but Joel didn't leave any chances. So basically, we left off where the modified truck or Humvee with the gun attached was driving past, and they obviously seen the crashed truck and the dead body. So obviously now they're going to be hunting for Joel and Ellie. So let's get stuck into it and see what happens in part 2. Hope you're enjoying it. Be sure to like and subscribe. It'll be very much appreciated. Let's pick it up.
I told you I was alone. I haven't seen any of those people since that night. Kathleen.
The Bergquists. No? The Chans. Henry Burrell. Lawyer. Medical attention. I wonder if this is the cell where my brother was beaten to death.
No, you were wronged. This has gone too far. It has to stop.
But before, people dying was okay. When you were safe and protected and ratting on your neighbors to Fedra.
They put a gun to my head. I delivered you. I held you in my hands. Anything about your brother?
But Henry did. And we know. Where is he?
I'm your doctor.
That's certainly a lot of them.
Who did this?
We think it was outsiders. We found a truck, loaded. It's not a Fedra vehicle, but they were heavily supplied.
Will he live? What if I had a doctor?
Oh dear.
Find who did this. Find every collaborator and kill them all.
I think I actually got off lightly compared to Pedro
Not
here.
Fedra, and they're not fireflies, so who are they?
Looks like they're checking out apartment buildings first. But they'll be coming through these places soon enough.
There's a really tall building like 4 blocks away.
Yeah, saw it.
So that's the one?
As soon as we don't hear a truck, we move. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Thing is I didn't hear that guy coming.
He's a
You
listening
shouldn't
mode,
have had
Joel.
to. Just a kid. You shouldn't know what it means to shooting or. I know what it's like. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, you really aren't.
I mean, it was my fault. You shouldn't have had to.
It wasn't my first time.
Finger off the trigger. Now, who taught you that?
Fedra school.
Figures. Right. Got it? There you go. Look it. Okay?
Master the sword, now you master a gun.
Uh-uh. You put it in your pack. Shoot your damn ass off.
It doesn't fucking listen.
We'll get through this.
I know.
I hope so. There's no bloody respawns. I don't remember her in the game, so.
They're out of food. Henry won't let Sam starve. Double the guards around our provisions. He's fucking close. Fuck. Fuck!
Right, that's new. Those is tremors.
When do we tell the others?
We can deal with this after.
Kathleen.
After. Seal off the building for now.
Got a fucking graboid under there? Oh.
Okay, I'm in.
Take a look around first.
Where'd you be without me, huh?
By now, Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. Walked into that one. We're going up 42 flights.
45. As far as I can make it.
Yeah, unfortunately the elevator's out.
How did you know it was an ambush?
I've been on both sides. And the people we were with. My brother, too.
Kill innocent people.
Yeah,
33 floors, that's good.
it's gonna have to be. Give me a minute.
Get up, you lazy ass.
56 years old, you little shit.
Joe?
Smart move.
I don't want someone sneaking up on us while we're sleeping.
Oh, I get it.
Well, here, that's the damn point.
Okay.
Little Hans Gruber technique.
Well, good night.
You get a fucking nightlight in these scenes, like the Battle of Winterfell in here.
We're talking about hurting people. What did you mean it wasn't your first time?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. It isn't fair. Your age. Having to deal with all of this.
The reason I asked whether you'd hear the glass or not is because I've noticed you don't hear too well from your right side.
Also, he has an upgrade as listening mode ability.
Did you know diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes.
Well, that one got a laugh.
That is so goddamn stupid.
You laughed, motherfucker.
I didn't laugh.
Yes, you did. Joel. Joel!
Oh, hey, Andrew. Sam. Alright, well, that was a bit of a short episode today. I've expected the episodes to be over an hour long, or maybe it was just because the last one was a bit longer than usual. But the episode, we finally got our introduction to Henry and Sam. Obviously, I expected them to show up at some point because they were mentioned by the woman Kathleen. I don't remember her in the game, so obviously she's been brought in as a central character, obviously, to connect with the Raiders. So I don't know what the hell that was onto the floor. That's new to me. I don't remember that in the in the game. So we're getting a crossover with the Tremor series, or it's going to be something else. So the only thing I can think of that will be that big to be under the ground would be maybe the bloater, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I've really enjoyed that episode. Not as good as the previous episode. Obviously, that previous episode was brilliant, but I really like this one. I'm glad to see more of the bonding between Joel and Ellie, as I talked about in the first video. You know, at the moment we haven't really seen that because Joel's sort of been dealing with, you know, losing Tess, and then now obviously Bill and Frank are gone. But now obviously we're seeing a bit more connection between the two of them. Obviously, Ellie's got her joke book that she had in the game, and at the start Joel wasn't amused by it, but now I've seen at the end there, that last one about the diarrhea being hereditary, got a chuckle out of them, and we ended with the introduction of Henry and Sam. So good introduction for them. Obviously, again, slightly little changes from the game of their introduction, but more or less that's pretty much how you do meet them, as they're pointing the gun at you. But yeah, I'm interested in the next episode now to see what's gonna happen with these raiders or soldiers. Also in the game. Also, I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't played the game, but what I'll say is, like, also in the game, there's no real sort of backstory for the raiders. Like, there's no you know, names or anything, or any real connection to them. It's just basically the people in the city who have basically taken over and have basically risen up against the guards of Fedra and taken over the city, and then basically set up, you know, ambushes to take other people's property and clothes, weapons, etc., and, you know, kill them off. So I'm interested to see what happens here. Obviously, we're getting this character Kathleen, so I don't know if it's just going to be sort of a one-off character that we see maybe in this part and the next part, and then we don't see her again, or is she going to be somebody who's you know, maybe ends up pursuing Joel and Ellie? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But I like that, again, that we're getting more sort of a, what's the word I'm looking for, more of a sort of exploit of different characters. You know, now we've got this character of Kathleen and the I don't think they mentioned his name, the soldier who are hunting for Henry and Sam. They obviously know him, and you've seen the person that she executed, who was her doctor, you know, and he was trying to, you know, speak to her. The thing, you know, he's saying that he, you know, basically had delivered her also when she was born and had held her in his arms and everything. You know, he's trying to think. So there's obviously more of a backstory to these raiders. Maybe we'll get more of that in the next episode. There might even be sort of flashbacks to maybe the characters of Kathleen and Henry. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I liked this episode mainly for the more of the bonding between Joel and Ellie. Obviously, we haven't really seen the past few episodes. It's sort of been pushing the plot along, that we haven't really seen much sort of conversation between Joel and Ellie. Obviously, in the last episode, they didn't really feature, only at the start and at the end of it, because it was focused on Bill and Frank. So I like this one, that we're getting more of a connection between the two of them. We see Joel sort of warming up to her, and he's, you know, obviously at the start when he was saying during the car, you know, you're not family, you're cargo. He was talking about Tommy, and that Tess was like family to him, but Ellie wasn't. But now, when she basically helped him, and in a way I suppose saved his life, he's now starting to come around. You know, he's laughing with her. He's you know, talking to her more as a friend than somebody he just has to, you know, as, you know, something he just has to deliver, you know, and he's, you know, helping her, you know, practice her aiming with a gun. So that's what I like to see more of that, and hopefully we'll get more of that in the next episode, and more of that in the series going forward. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. As I said, the series has been great so far. I've enjoyed every episode. So far, I'd have to say that the third episode with Bill and Frank was my favourite. It was, as I said, it was brilliantly directed, and the performances from Offerman and Bartlett were greatly done. It was great to see a backstory to those characters that we didn't get in the game. Obviously, in the game we don't know much about Bill. You know, he's just somebody that we end up meeting, who obviously Joel knows, and he basically helps us, you know, get supplies and get a truck. And Frank is just somebody that we come across, you know, whereas in this series so far we've had a backstory onto Bill and Frank, how they met, how they know each other, you know, and it's basically varied from the game. So I'm liking that, and now we have this character of Kathleen, and we have Henry and Sam. Obviously Henry and Sam were in the game, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. You know, maybe we'll get more backstory on these characters, and branch out from there. You know, as I said, you know, I know there's only, is it 8 or 9 episodes in this first season, but it doesn't, I don't think, you don't have to do the whole game, the whole first game in one season. I think you could maybe stretch that out to 2 seasons with the amount that goes on in the game. You know, there's so many different chapters in the game that you go through, so I think to be better, you know, stretching it out maybe into 2 seasons, you know, and then you can go from there. Obviously, I think they've already announced that a second season has been greenlit, so, you know, yeah, I think you could definitely do more episodes and more backstories and characters, and then stretch into a second season where you then finish the story that was in the first game, and then go from there. But we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, yep, that's basically all I have to say on that one. I really enjoyed this episode, and the bond that's starting to build between Ellie and Joel, and hopefully we'll see more of that in the episode, and then obviously we'll get more on the other characters of Henry, Sam, and Kathleen, and we'll apparently find out what the hell's under that ground. Obviously, she said that she wanted the room or the building sealed off. You need more than fucking sealing it off. But anyway, like the video and don't forget to subscribe. That'll be very much appreciated. Drop a comment below what you thought of this episode and what you're thinking of the performances so far from Pedro and Bella, and you know, are you liking how the story's being told so far? And you know, would you like to see more episodes of more backstory on the characters? And you know, where do you think this season is going to end up? Do you think they're going to do this whole the whole game in one season, or do you think it might spill over into the second season and we'll go for there? But let me know what you think, and I will see you again for the next episode. I hate that we only we had a week every time to get the next episode. It'd be nice if it was like, you know, you can watch them all together. But anyway, take care, and I will see you again.